So you want to learn how to drive a trailer in reverse. That's the key to this video. And the most basic thing you can do is put one of your hands on the bottom of the steering wheel. You're able to do this with ease, like it's so easy. So you stick your hand on the bottom of the wheel. If you move your hand to the left, the trailer is going to go to the left. And if you move it to the right, the trailer is going to go to the right. So if you're ever stuck and you're kind of worried and it's kind of starting to move to the side, that's all you need to do. So let's get started. Put it in reverse. You gotta wait for this car. An important part is with the trailer, you kind of want two viewpoints. You want one on each side, and using your mirrors is super helpful. I found that like if you have a rear view mirror camera, it's kind of harder to see where the trailer is going at first. So I just kind of do the old style and look at my mirrors. If I see it coming to the right, I'll move my hand to the left, so counteract that so it won't cut off or anything. So that's kind of the key. You just want to keep it nice and straight. I'd practice in like a large area or a wide street like what I'm doing, and let's give it a go ahead. So I got in reverse, and I'm going to move back, and you can see the trailer starting to move to the right. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting my hand on the bottom and it's going to the right, and I want it to go to the left, so I'm going to turn the wheel to the left, and you can see it's starting to counteract. And if I leave it there though, it's going to cut all the way over. And it's not like driving when you can just kind of like switch real quick. You kind of have to be ahead of the game here. So you kind of want to move it back, but you want to move it over just a little bit to the right, so then your whole entire car is going to move over with it as well. And then you're going to start to get used to it. You're going to see it just barely move over, and you're going to be able to move it the wheel in the opposite direction real quick. So then you can just go in reverse fluidly and you don't have to stop. So I stopped and it's going to the left now, so I'm going to move my steering wheel to the right and it's going to counteract. And now I'm going to the right. And then now you can see it's going to the right, so I'm just going to move it back over. And I'm over exaggerating this so you can see it, but it's a very small movement. You'll see the trailer move over, you just move your steering wheel over to counteract it. And it's really fluid and it's really simple. There's no need to get worried about it. And if you have a smaller trailer, it's almost a little bit harder because it's a lot shorter to you. So when it moves over just a little bit, it takes a lot more counteracting that, so it doesn't just kill you and then you're going to get stopped and then you're just going to T-bone it, and you don't want to do that. A longer trailer is a little bit easier because you can see it's further away and you can see it starting to turn quicker. So a longer trailer might help you out, but let's keep on moving backwards. I'm going to speed this up. We're going to go back pretty far. So now I'm at a point where I want to turn. I want the trailer to turn all the way right. And you need to be careful with this because you don't want to T-bone it. You don't want to just jackknife it super hard. So what you do is you just turn the steering wheel a little bit, let it turn over, and then you kind of want to start bringing the steering wheel back so it's not going to counteract itself and you're just going to T-bone it, and it's not going to be that great. So let's go ahead and move the trailer to the right over on that street. And what I'm going to do is I want to move my hand to the right, and you can see the trailer starting to come over, and you can see it's like almost becoming like a 45-degree angle. This is the time when you want to start bringing your steering wheel back. And you can see I have never moved the steering wheel constantly over back and forth. These are very small movements, and it just helps it be a lot more fluid if you're taking these movements very slow and fluid, so you can allow the trailer to come back nice and easy instead of just like moving your car around and all your guests in your car just like moving side to side, and it just doesn't look that good, especially if you're like launching a boat or something. So we're moving back, and you can see it's starting to turn right pretty sharp. This is when you're going to jackknife it. You don't want to do this part. So you're going to move your steering wheel to the left to counteract that. And depending on how tight you want the turn, the more you want to move your steering wheel to the right. But once you want to start straightening it out, that's when you move it to the left. So the trailer is now going straight up that hill on that street. So I'm going to bring my steering wheel all the way over and bring it all the way back as hard as I can, as hard as I can. And now my car is straight, and I'm going to straighten out the steering wheel. And now I'm able to go up this nice and easily. And boom, that's exactly how you do it. So if you have any other questions, feel free to leave any comments, and I appreciate you watching the videos and subscribing. This is a pretty hard task to do once you are able to do it with the simple technique by putting your hand underneath the steering wheel and moving it to the right to move your trailer to the right, and vice versa on the left side. It's going to help you out significantly, and you're going to become a lot better trailer driver. So good luck to you all, and thank you for watching.